Hey guys, this is Eskimo Poodle, and we're back at Let's Play Pokemon LeafGreen on the Game Boy Advance. Last time, we went through Route 10 to get to the entrance to Rock Tunnel. Along the way, our Spearow evolved into a Fearow and learned Aerial Ace, and now he's more powerful, and everyone's happy, and we love it. Yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and head on to Route Tunnel with our Meowth in tow, because we need something in this tunnel when we go in there. Yeah, it's extra dark in here. You can't see a damn thing. So what you need is a Pokemon that knows the Flash HM to light up the cave so you can actually see where you're going. Yeah, there you go. Makes life much easier. And if you leave the cave, then come back, well, you're going to have to deal with relighting it. So don't do that. A lot of Pokemon can learn Flash. A lot of grass types can for some reason. Most electric types can. The Abra family can. Meowth can for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but okay. Hey, look at that. We got ourselves a new Pokemon already. Machop. What's up? We have seen Machop before. He is a very strong fighting type with good defenses and HP. Well, good physical defense and good HP. His speed, special attack, and special defense aren't great. I think his special defense isn't bad, actually. It's just nowhere near as good as his physical defense. Yeah, he's pretty good, pretty strong, just not very fast. Yeah, actually, all of his stats, well, both of his defensive stats are 80. His special defense is actually slightly higher at 185 or 85. But yeah, really good. Good HP, excellent attack, 55 speed. So pretty slow, but very powerful. Survives a lot of hits. I think I'll eventually replace Bananas with him, but I'm not entirely decided on that. But yeah, let's just go ahead and capture him anyways, just to have him in the box there. And yeah, he'll be a potential team member. It's either him or another fighting type that we're going to get later. And he's a trade evolution, so he evolves at level 28, and then you trade him for his final evolution. Loves to build his muscles. It trains in all styles of martial arts to become even stronger. And we're not going to name you anything yet. But yeah, reasonably good. I think he has like a 10% chance to be found on the floor around here. There's one more new Pokemon, and as soon as we find him, we'll pop those repels. But he might not show up until the next floor anyway. So you know what? Let's just go ahead and pop him now, just to not make too big of a deal out of it. There you go. Yeah, I think the other Pokemon won't even show up until the next floor anyway. So oh well. Pokemon fight. Ready? Go. But yeah, Machop, definitely a worthwhile fighting type if you don't already have one. If you're used to the speed of Mankey, well, we're going to have to get used to it. But other than that, his offense is just really nice. Let's see, his final form's attack is 130, whereas Mankey's final form attack is... where is it? I think like 90 or something. 105. So Mankey's not that far behind, but he is a good 25 points or so behind. And his defenses are behind by a fair amount as well. Okay, low kick. I don't think Cubone here is terribly heavy. He is reasonably defensive, though, so we might just need to switch out to our water type. Yeah, we can go ahead and get away with Brick Break there. Yeah, Cubone's a ground type, so either grass or water will take care of him. I think we just had a bad matchup with Mankey here. Slowpoke, yeah, we definitely want to switch out. So let's switch out to Simon there. I'll get around to evolving Rocky probably after this area. And let's just go with Shockwave. Slowpoke does have reasonably good special defense, so this might not one-shot him. Or it will. Okay, cool. I'll take it. And Pokemaniac Ashton, $1,100. Pokemaniacs usually give a decent chunk of change for whatever reason. Oh well, I'll get a Zubat as I go. Yeah, you'll get about 1,000 Zubats is what you'll get, dude. So just keep that in mind. I'm going to go ahead and pop these repels higher up to the top here. Yeah, that works. And there you go, buddy. Alright, let's hope there are less of the tanky ground types for us to deal with. That'd be fantastic. Nothing here. Okay, I think on this particular floor is where we're going to find the other wild Pokemon that can show up here. And that'll be pretty awesome. Is that another Pokemaniac? Pokemaniacs tend to have a variety of types, so it's not like they're all going to have the same Cubone or whatever. I draw illustrations of Pokemon when I'm home. Huh, good for you. I've never been a very good artist, so oh well. Slowpoke. Bananas, this is just not your day, is it? Scratch. Yeah, it's not working. Luckily, we survived with our dignity and limbs intact. So let's go ahead and switch out to Simon there. Go for it, bud. Psychic type versus Psychic type. Yeah, see, Water Gun does not look like it's a terribly powerful move with that little blob of water you got there. I mean, it's, what, 30 or 40 base power, so it's not horrible. I mean, it's one of the weaker water type moves, but it just looks like it could be... I don't know, if the animation looks stronger, it'd be nicer, I guess. That's just my personal opinion. You could technically just turn the animations off and not even worry about that at all, but whatever. I personally like the animations since they're not terribly long around this game. Like, there's no really long moves in Pokemon. Like, you got Final Fantasy moves that are forever. Like, what was that one? Eden in Final Fantasy VIII. I think it was, what, 3 minutes long or something? Yeah, that was a bit ridiculous. But, yeah, here in Pokemon, there's usually a quick little animation. They're done. You don't got to worry about it. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can't run into this other Pokemon real fast before we get too far. It shouldn't take too long to run into him. There you go. Onyx. He had a 5% chance of appearing on the first floor, and I think down here is more like a 15% chance, so he's slightly rarer. But yeah, Onyx, we saw him in the gym battle. He is reasonably fast for a rock type. I was not expecting that to kill you in one shot, but okay. He's reasonably strong for a rock, it's reasonably strong for a rock type. Extremely high defense. And then the rest of its stats are not good. Like, its physical attack is just sad. Like, I think its physical attack stat is like 45, so it's just sad. Let me see. Yeah, its defense is really high. 160 defense. 70 speed, so not bad for a rock type at all. 45 special defense, 30 special attack, 35 HP, so its HP is super low for some reason. And then his defense is 160. If you evolve him, though, in a trade evolution with a metal coat held item, then he becomes much better. He gets 75 HP, 85 attack, 200 defense, 65 special defense, but then his speed is cut to 30. So he becomes more tanky, just way slower. And he can actually do damage in his evolved form. Like, everyone sees Onyx as a kid fighting Brock, and oh wow, that guy's so cool. And you capture him, and his attack is like 20 or something like that. It's just not very good attack. I mean, I guess he could survive a couple hits, but not really, because he's weak to ground, grass, water, fighting. So yeah, he's weak to a lot. I mean, so are all ground rock types, but at least they make up for it by having a respectable attack stat to go along with their hefty defenses. I'm looking for one more Onyx here, and if I don't find him in the next 2 battles, we're going to give up, and I'll just capture him off screen. Alright, so one more battle. after this one. Come on. I want a Onyx, not you guys. Alright, so one more battle. If he doesn't show up, well, I'll find him later. Yeah, too many Geodudes, too many Zubats, not enough Onyxes. Oh well. Game. I went one step there. One step. Yeah, sometimes the game's encounter rate can be pretty brutal. I've had times where I turned around on the spot without actually moving, and because that has the chance to trigger a random battle, I've got into a battle just turning around. I mean, it's useful for some areas. Not any time right now in the near future, but there is some areas where it actually is reasonably useful to turn around to get encounters. But then again, you can use that sweet scent move that I mentioned earlier. That would actually work out pretty well for you. I don't often come here, but I will battle you. Well, thanks, kid. I feel special now. Oddish. That's not great because poison resists fighting. Fighting's not weak to poison. It's just not very effective damage-wise on it. Okay, you're not going to stun me. Thank you. I think she's just going through her list of statuses here and hoping that one sticks. Perfect. Critical. Thanks. We just got lucky that none of them actually went through. Bulbasaur. We'll just keep you out. Why not? Last time we saw you, you were on a boat. I don't think he had evolved to his next form yet by then, did he? I don't think he did. I think the next time we see him, his starter will have evolved to a higher level, I think. Razor Leaf. That's one of the better grass type moves. 55 power. Pretty good accuracy. If the Bellsprout family had actually learned that at a decent level instead of like level 40 something, I probably would have considered using them on the team. But instead they're stuck with Vine Whip, which is like 30 base power until whenever they actually get the dang Razor Leaf. And there's not very many good grass TMs in the game. There's Bullet Seed, but that's like Fury Swipes. Yeah, there's Bullet Seed, but that's like Fury Swipes with the weaker base power. And then there's like one more grass type TM that I remember, and that one's a 2-turn attack, like Dig. It's powerful, and you can make it a 1-turn attack, but still. Let's see, what do you got, bud? Do you know about Pokemon cosplay? Or cosplay? Yeah, I think it's cosplay. I've seen a couple pictures, once or twice. I'm not really into it myself, but you do you. Charmander. Feel free to not roast me to a crisp, please. That'd be great. Bye-bye, Lizard. And Cubone. Yeah, let's go ahead and switch out. Just because, again, high defenses. Rather not deal with it. Tipped Up, you're our best choice since we don't have a grass type. Ground is only weak to grass and water. It's rock that adds the weaknesses to fighting, steel, ground. Yeah, fighting, steel, and ground. And Steve taken out. Thank you. Pokemon cosplay is dressing up as Pokemon for fun. Clefairy is a favorite. By the way, in caves you can't use the Versus Seeker for some reason. I don't know why. You think you'd be able to. Yeah, but it's not the time to use that for whatever reason. Okay. Fair enough. Anyways, let's continue on here. I'm trying to give Mankey or Bananas the spotlight here, just in the hopes that he will eventually get to his evolution level. That'd be nice. I mean, if not, well, oh well. Hit me with your best shot. Yeah, I can't sing for shit, so that's why I try not to. And you're sending out my shop. That's fine. We'll have a battle of the fighting types. A fighting type fight. Nice. Let's go. And you actually survived. If he was actually using a move that had more power, he might have done a pretty decent chunk of damage. Onyx, you're going to stay out there and you're going to low kick him into oblivion. Onyx, you look awesome. I just wish your attack looked awesome too. Fired away. Yeah, so this guy's a reference to that song. I don't remember the name of the song, but hit me with your best shot, fired away. Yeah, I forget what it's called, but I know what it is. My Pokemon techniques will leave you crying. I haven't cried in like forever, unless you count like the wind blowing tears out of my eyes because of allergies, or maybe not even allergies, just pollen getting in my eyes or something like that. Actually, I don't think I am allergic to anything now that I think about it. Yeah. But yeah, I haven't actually physically cried actual tears for a while. Like, yeah, my eyes get watery every once in a while if I like rub them too hard or something, but actual tears, yeah, I haven't had those for since I was a teenager. Shit. I mean, don't get me wrong, every once in a while I wouldn't mind a good cry, but they just don't work anymore. My tear ducts don't really work. Ooh, Seismic Toss, that's awesome. Yes, let's get rid of Focus Energy that we're never going to use. Seismic Toss does damage equal to your level. So right now it'll always do 26 damage. So it's not perfect, but it is reasonably good for making sure you don't accidentally knock out a Pokemon you're trying to capture or something like that. Or if you're up against, like, let's say Mankey was up against a poison type, he could use that and do guaranteed 26 damage, so it's really nice. And at higher levels, once you get to like level 100, the maximum level, it'll always do 100 damage. So again, not too bad. And the only time it's not going to work is if the Pokemon that you're facing is immune to it, and because it's a normal type move, the only Pokemon that's going to be immune to it are ghost types. So, yeah, it works out pretty good. And Repel wears off. I think we're back on the first floor, so I'm going to go ahead and pop this back on. And I'll come back for that Onyx later. Yeah, I said the same thing about Clefairy, but whatever. Let's see. Yeah, Bananas only needs 2 more levels here, so he's just going to keep on going. Oh, and Meowth, you got an item from your pickup. Personberry. Yeah, let's start with this guy right here. This tunnel goes a long way, kid. By the way, this tunnel is way less confusing than Mount Moon, the first tunnel of the game. So that's actually really nice. Like, Mount Moon is actually kind of like a maze. This, you just got, I think, 2 floors, maybe a third, but it's not very complicated at all. With Mount Moon, you had several little side passages you always had to try to figure out where you're going to. Let's go ahead and check out Seismic Toss real fast. Ooh, nice. And yeah, that's enough to 2-shot Geodude right here. So, nice. Because he has less than, I guess, 52 HP. So there you go. You don't have to worry about damage. You don't have to worry about anybody resisting the power of the move, because it's not ever going to matter. I mean, it doesn't matter if the Pokemon you're using it against has 900 HP or 900 defense. It's always going to do that same 26 damage or whatever it is. So it's very bueno. I really did forget that Geodudes don't give very much on the whole experience front. Wow. Now let's see how much damage this does to Machop, because these guys, at least their evolved forms, have pretty decent HP. So yeah, it didn't do half of his health right there. It did almost half, but they have a pretty hefty chunk of health to go through. And goodbye. Oh, you win. Hikers sometimes give a lot of money, sometimes they don't give barely any at all. It's kind of random, actually. Maybe I'm lost in here. I wouldn't doubt it, especially if you don't have your Flash TM. Or HM, I'm sorry. Hiker Oliver would like to battle. Ooh, Onyx, perfect. You're a good man. Onyx seems to give reasonably decent experience. That's always nice. I kind of forgot that he had such low health. I remember that. I always remembered that Onyx had really bad attack. I always forget that he does not have very good HP. Like, once he gets to his evolved form, he has plenty of HP. I just thought his unevolved form did too. I didn't realize it was 35. That's just not great at all. But whatever. He's got to do what he's got to do. Hiker Oliver is going to use Onyx again. Thanks, man. You're best. All these Onyxes are great for Mankey here. Ah, perfect. Ease up. What am I doing? Which way is out? You're never going to find it. You're just going to be stuck in here forever. That sleeping Pokemon on Route 12 forced me to take this detour. Yeah, that sleeping Pokemon on Route 12 forced a lot of people to take a lot of detours. It's just something we're going to have to deal with. An escape rope. Guy, if you had walked like 5 feet this way, you could get the escape rope and get out of here. Then again, you might be trying to get to the other side of the tunnel, so yeah, that might not work out terribly well for you. You'd be back at the Poke Center or whatever, but you might not want to be back on the other side. You might want to be back. You might want to be on. You might want to actually get to where you're going, is what I'm trying to say. Oh well. Anyways, let's hope this guy has more Onyxes. Outsiders like you need to show me some respect. Respect? All I did was bike past you, dude. And I was like 20 feet away, too. Some of these guys get kind of uppity. Oh well. Seismic toss this guy, and he's done. If you have an Onyx, I'll forgive you because that'll probably get me a level. But if you don't, I'll be upset. Actually, no, even an Onyx isn't going to give me a level. Graveler, that's actually nice. I don't think we've actually seen Graveler outside of my team so far. So that's what he looks like, and he looks pretty cool, actually. You see those two like little arms underneath the main arms? He actually loses those when he evolves. Like, he does not have 4 arms when he evolves. He just has 2. I give. Uncle. You're talented enough to hike. Wait, so I gotta have talent in order to be a hiker? Okay. Fair enough. 1 step without the revive. You serious, game? It was literally 1 step. Oh well, I can actually use a little bit of experience, so I'm not terribly worried. How much actual numbers experience do you need, dude? It's not much, I know that much. 220. Okay, cool. So you know what, I'll just go ahead and let him bask in the experience for the moment. By the way, these rocks right here, it's a rugged rock, but a Pokemon may be able to smash it. We'll eventually get a move called Rock Smash that'll let you smash those. And every once in a while, there will be a move or an item underneath there for you to collect. And every once in a while, when you smash it, like a wild Geodude or something will pop out, and you have to fight it. I don't think there's anything really good hidden under them, and I don't remember. Actually, there might not even actually be anything hidden under them. Now that I'm thinking about it, that might even be a later game or an earlier game. Yeah, that might have been in like gold and silver actually. Yeah, so they might just be there for decoration more or less. Eh, whatever. Either way, I'm not terribly worried about them. And we got Onyx, awesome. As it grows, the stone portions of his body harden to become similar to black-colored diamonds. 400 pounds. Wow, you're a chubby bastard, aren't you? 28 feet long. Jeez, that guy's huge. Okay, nothing over there. Let's go ahead and get Bananas' final level here. You know what, Zubat? You came to the wrong area. Sorry, bud. You're just going to get seismic tossed to death. Or I'm going to get confused. That works too, I guess. As long as you don't hurt yourself, we should be fine. And you hurt yourself. Okay. I'm really confused there, dude. You took care of that last turn. Maybe he thinks he'll get a double confusion where I'm just never ever going to attack myself. Does Zubat actually bother to learn a flying type move in this game? If he does, that'd be great for him. Zubat, you learn... Yeah, okay, he does learn Wing Attack at level 21. But I don't think he can be level 21 in this particular dungeon, so it's not really anything for us to worry about. And we're no longer confused. Awesome. And I need one more battle. Damn it. Okay. Mickey! How you doing there, buddy? And get used to this, or say goodbye to this back sprite here, because we're not going to be seeing it anymore. Alright, let's go. Alright, so you're sitting at 65 HP, 53 attack, 57 speed. 65, 53, 57. Okay. Let's see what you got after your power of evolution. Looks nice, looks nice. I think he loses the tail, unfortunately. Oh, yeah. But he got a hernia on his forehead, or whatever that is. Congratulations, your Bananas evolved into Primeape. Bananas is trying to learn Rage. I don't think I'm going to bother with this. It's 20 base power, but every time you get hit, it does more damage. I'm not a huge fan of it, so I'm probably not going to bother. So, yeah. The problem is you do have to take damage, unfortunately, and Mankey, Primeape, they're not terribly defensive, so... Oh well. So it went from 65, 53, and 57. Nice. Nice boost right there. Oh yeah. Let's see, I think that might be... Yeah, 67, that's our highest attack there. And then... You're almost as fast as... Yeah, you're almost as fast as Alakazam. Then again, he's 4 levels behind you at the moment, but still. Nice. Bananas. You're beautiful. I love it. I might even just stick with Bananas the whole game. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Anyways, let's go ahead and give Tip Top the time to shine, since there's plenty of water types and such for us to deal with here. And you saw me across the way. Do you know how you can avoid getting lost in the mountains? You can bend twigs as trail markers. You can put breadcrumbs out there, too, to hope there's no, like, squirrels or rats or birds or anything, really. Jigglypuff. She sings, she puts you to sleep, and then she draws a marker on your face because she gets mad that you fell asleep, despite the fact that her song is clearly meant to put people to sleep. And she flinched. Yeah, that's an example of her cute charm ability. We are infatuated, and there's a good chance we're not going to be able to attack. Okay, we actually did. Awesome. Luckily, it's Pokemon specific, so like it's not going to carry over to the next Pokemon she has. That's Rollout, which the Voltorb family can learn. Once you use it, you have to keep using it until it misses for 5 turns. But assuming it hits on each of those turns, the power doubles. And it starts off as 30 power, so it goes 30, 60, 120, 240, and then I think it goes to 480, but I'm not entirely sure actually. Hey, let me check on that real fast. Pretty sure it's double the attack, not like. Let's see here. Okay, it might not actually be double, but it's pretty damn strong, is what it is. At the very least, it gets stronger every time it hits. But if it stops hitting, it goes back to the 30 base power. Rapid spin. Let's see. You know, might as well. Let's get rid of tackle for it. An attack that frees the user from bind, wrap, leech seed, and spikes. So yeah, if a Pokemon is trying to irritate you with wrap or something like that, use this and it will knock you out of that. It doesn't do very much damage compared to tackle, but it does have the advantage of getting rid of that stuff, so might as well. Pidgey. No, you're fine. Water Pulse, go for it, bud. That should be more than enough to take care of the bird. Or not, okay. And Whirlwind is basically Roar, except flying type. It didn't really work out terribly well for you, because you're about to get turned into KFP, Kentucky Fried Pidgey. But you do you, bud. I ain't gonna stop you. No, we might as well keep Simon out here since he's out here and ready to rumble. There you go. Bye-bye, Sophia. I'm trying to remember if we have very much left in the dungeon here. We're either like right at the end or max ether. No, we might still have a little while left, so we're gonna go ahead and stop right here and then continue on through the rock tunnel next episode. So guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys then. Have a good night.